Hmm. Did not do it. Let's see. Hi, Jody. Uncle Smiley. Jody did. Let me check something. Oh, it did work. Okay. Jody, your stream stopped abruptly while you were still talking and then said unavailable private. But it looks like you fixed it already. All right. Let's see. We got people coming in already. We got Jody, Uncle Smiley, Monster Fish Gal, Stephen P., Jeff Kane, and that's it. And somehow I screwed up scheduling the stream on Fish Fam Link. So let me fix that. No. Maybe I can do that. That's definitely not it. That's definitely not it. All right, let's go over here. And then details. Copy. Linky. This one. This one. This one. This one. Close this. And it worked. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Did I miss anyone? Richard's here. Welcome in, Richard. Sleeper's here. Welcome in, sir. Rachel's here. Rachel, I got like 4 bottles of banana wine. I haven't opened it yet. And then that looks like maybe the Discord notification. Did I do it right? I did it. What a nice picture of Mac. Okay. And then got over here. What's this? And watch this. I'm going to put this right here. And then over here. And okay, there we go. We got people coming in. Perfect. Now I'm going to discreetly get Mack the CAT. Okay. Great job, Zenny. Zenny, what are you making for dinner? That's an important detail. Okay, here we go. Oh, God, you're fat. Oh. Okay. There we go. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Good boy. Yeah. Okay. Oh, grilling steaks. Sounds really nice. Okay. He's so precious. He's such a good boy. He was sound asleep. That's why I was able to sneak up on him. But I'll tell you some interesting details. 2 days ago, for the first time in months, I was sitting here and he jumped up on my lap. To cuddle. He hasn't done that in months. Yesterday, I picked him up and he actually stayed on me for a bit. Is your nose itching? What's wrong, buddy? You all right? There you go. There we go. He's such a good boy. Yes, you are. Oh, he said that's enough. Oh, good grief. He's getting heavy though. All right, let's catch up and chat. Now the stream's good because it's Mondays with Mac the Cat, and he made an appearance, so we're good. All right, let's scroll up. Let's see. Hubby's growing steaks, and I'm making garlic bread and baked potatoes. That all sounds really good, actually. That's a good meal. I like that. One of these days, I'll get a grill. I personally have never grilled. But I do love grilled food. Welcome in, Cinnamon. Zen Ginger member 1 year. Hubby's grilling steaks. Knew I like this guy. Right? Mr. Zen's a nice guy. It only took a year for Mac to get over Cheddar's adoption and like Scotty again. Yeah. All right, and I am caught up, it looks like. All right. Oh, he's eating. He probably wanted food. All right, so what do I got to talk about? I cannot stream on Wednesday, so I wanted to make sure I did go. Right now, the biggest project in the basement, so I did get a rack from Home Depot, one of the metal Husky ones, I think it is. I just don't like it. I'm not a huge fan. It I'm hoping as I add water and fill it up with tanks that it won't be as wobbly, but it's like not sitting solid. I got to keep a close eye on it. I'm very nervous. Um, I was hoping it would be an easier alternative to building a rack and excuse me, and be sturdy, but I don't know. Eric Wyrock, I haven't seen you here in forever. Welcome while chasing children on the playground. Look, now Linky's working. We definitely don't have 58 people here right now, that's for sure. We're not near our max. Where'd he go? And where's the ginger? The ginger's in the bed. All right. So yeah, I did put it together. I started putting some tanks on it, which is definitely needed, that's for sure. I have multiple species of fish on a folding table in shoe boxes right now. That I want to get into bigger tanks. They're fish that I've really wanted, and I need to get them in good homes. So I did set up. I have 2 tanks on the new rack with fish in them. I just finished setting up yesterday the 30. I think it's a 30 long. I think. So I set that, or maybe it's a 30 breeder. I don't know if there's a difference. But I put water in that. I got a sponge filter in it and a crap ton of hornwort. Right now, the biggest thing is I need to get lids. I have a couple of tanks without lids that I found live bears and stuff to put in them, but I would prefer to put killifish in them. So I need to get some lids. I think what I'm going to do is buy more of the polycarbonate. But something I need to research is, are there multiple types of polycarbonate? Because what I'm seeing in some fish rooms that I visited and online is that what I bought last time is probably not the same thing. So I need to look into that. And then the other thing, I need to get something better to cut it. I've been using a handsaw and it sucks. It sucks. And it leaves a jagged edge on it. I'm just not happy with it. So I need to find something better to cut it with. And I also want to go around and clean up some of the lids that I've already made so that they have nice edges and fit perfectly. So that's an upcoming project. Once I do that, and it should work out well with payday and stuff like that, I need to get some more tanks. And then the next big thing is going to be, I need to get some. I'm probably going to do a couple smaller racks as end caps, I think. Hi, Diane. Welcome in. And then I'm going to need some more sponge filters. So things are progressing along. I'm very pleased. Getting this rack set up was a big accomplishment, even though it's not quite as nice as I wanted it. That was a really good thing. I have, again, multiple species of Achilles that are in shoe boxes right now, that I do want to get into some bigger tanks. And there's probably some other racks that I might move around a little bit just to rearrange stuff. But lids are the big thing, and some more tanks. And I guess some more filters too. The air loop is working perfectly fine. And the other big thing that I'm working on right now, and thanks to Jeff Kane for his help, is the one fish room, because I have a total of 3 fish rooms, okay? I have 2 downstairs, 1 upstairs. So the 2 in the basement. The first one on the left-hand side is pretty well insulated. I need to do a tiny bit more. I just bought it this past week. They put some more insulation. But it's pretty confined perfectly, and it's not bad to heat that room. The other side is twice the size, but half of it is storage and laundry room, but it's a wide open footprint. So I need to divide that off so that when I'm running heat in a space heater in there, it's only heating the fish room. I don't need to heat the storage, and I don't need to heat the laundry. Oh, crap, I didn't do laundry today. Shit. I really needed to do laundry today. Shoot, I completely forgot this. Oh, man. All right, I'll be okay. I have clean clothes for tomorrow. I'll live. Oh, God. So, I need to split up that room a little bit. And to separate the fish room area. So in talking with Jeff, what I'm probably going to do is get a roll of plastic and insulation, 4-inch, I think is what you said, Jeff. 4-inch styrofoam panel insulation. That's what I think is what it's called. And the ceiling is just shy of 7 foot, I believe it is. So I'll get 8-foot boards probably. I doubt they come in 6-foot boards. So I'll get 8-foot boards and stand them up and staple plastic on both sides. and that will split up the room so that I can contain the heat a lot better. And that will help keep the temperature where it needs to be without killing me um, financially. 4-inch would be excellent, but likely 2 inches. Maybe I can double it up. The On the first floor upstairs, I have the shrimp room. Now that room is a small room, but it's an addition, I believe, onto the original house, and I don't think it's insulated very well. So I don't think there's much I can do. I did line the walls. I just placed um the panel boards and the panel insulation around it just to try to help. Um so it's not as bad heating it in there. It's just not a very well insulated room. Welcome in, Cosman. Yeah, I started early. Um Steven went early and ended early, and then I went right after him. And in an hour, there is a fish club board meeting that I might attend, probably. Ooh, excuse me. So, kind of works out good. And I just remembered I need to do laundry. So, I I do want to get it insulated better before the temperatures really drop. Um, just so it doesn't kill me in electric. With the space heaters, the energy rates have increased significantly around here. Cosman, have you experienced that too? Um, it's just my electric bills have been super high. So I want to do my best to be efficient with that. Um, I think that's about it. That's new here. I have done some water changes. So as I've been saying for like a year, I'm slowly getting better with water changes, and it's showing. I What a perfect segue is I have obviously doing more water changes and better with live foods and stuff like that and feeding overall. It's showing in the fish. I was finally, for the first time in months, um, I was finally able to turn in some BAP. So I actually turned in 4 different species for BAP at our club meeting this past Saturday. The Sulawesi shrimp, um, the Xenotoca eiseni, Limia tiger, which is the Limia islay, tiger Limia, which is Limia islay, and shrimp, Gudaiid. Oh, the fourth one. I fragged my first coral. Welcome in, Beto. Um, my green star polyp, I separated from it. It was growing like crazy. I separated a section of it, glued it to a frag plug, coral frag plug, blah, 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 blah. Excuse me, and turned that in for BAP. So yeah, that was 4 of them. Welcome in, Mike. Fish Tank Barn. Good to see you. So that was pretty good. And Mike, perfect timing. I heard something at the meeting this past Saturday that the Dodrii and the Eiseni can easily be confused, um, which is concerning to me now. Are there any key identification markings that makes it easy to tell the difference? Um, I hate it when I don't know for sure or whenever there's a question. Obviously, I'm going based on how it's sold to me. but I'm not confident, which is kind of nerve-wracking. All right, let's catch up in chat here. Cosman's better half takes care of the bills. I'm jealous. Does your state have a heating assistance program? If it doesn't, might be worth looking into. They might have an installation of Windows program. Worth looking into. I haven't heard of it, but it's worth a try. Welcome in Beto, Mike. Everyone's saying hi. Big Tall Whip, welcome in. They are not easy to distinguish without the location information. Eyes and Eye, Lion's Eye, and Dodri Eye are very similar in appearance. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. The one that I have does have a location. Well, actually, they both do, because the Dodri Eye is San Marcos. The Eyes and Eye is. Ooh, excuse me. What'd I do with it? Did I delete it? How do I get to the trash? Recently deleted. There it is. Xenotoka Eyes and Eye, San Christian Spring, Mexico. Is what it was sold to me as. Alright. I'm only heating 2 tanks, so I don't worry about my fish costing my. Yeah. As soon as I have the riverless going well in the other people's tanks, I'll stop keeping them and remove all heaters. Alright. As an energy assistance program, also. Alright. Thank you, Jeff. So yeah, I turned in those 4 species, and a couple of them, actually all of them are going to be worth a decent amount of Breeders' Award points, because they, based on the classes that they are, they'll be worth decent points. So it had been a while since I turned anything in, so that would be helpful. And I'm working on a couple of other things as well. I have another Limia, the Limia. Oh boy, I have 3 different types of Limias right now. The Sulfur Aura or something like that. The Islay. Actually, I have 4. I have the Vitata, and there's one other. I know exactly which tank it is. I forget which type it is. It's labeled. I need a couple more babies from that one. I don't have enough babies yet to turn that one in, so that will help. San Marcos is correct for Dodri. Let me check. Okay, thanks. And the tough part is like, how do I, by looking at them, can I confirm what they are? I haven't looked this up yet or anything yet. I just came to mind because our meeting was just on Saturday. Yeah, so fish are breeding. That's a good thing. Based on my temperature assessment of the room during the summer, now that we're getting into the cold months, I have a decent amount of data. I am going to need to get a chiller if I'm going to have axolotls. I have too many days that are too warm to do it. I should be able to get away with a very small one because it's just over. It's not bad, but it's just over what Foxy is recommending. So I will need to do that. Like I said, this Saturday we had our fish club meeting. It was our first time back since our summer break. So the last time we had a meeting was in June, because July was our picnic So it wasn't at our normal location. It wasn't a normal meeting, obviously. We took August off to prep for the Clash. September was the Clash. So October is our first month back. Now we will be off next month because it's our spring swap. No, fall swap. Wrong month. Someone's car alarm just scared the crap out of Cheddar. So the third Saturday of November is going to be our swap at that fish place, that pet place. All of the spots are sold out with a waiting list. So it's going to be packed. It's going to be a really good swap. Excited for that. And then December is our Christmas party. Because we just switched to a new location, it's going to be at a different location because our new one is not available. After that meeting, the rest will be at our normal location for sure now. So we're prepping for that. We're looking to have it catered for our members so that our members can enjoy it and don't have to do all the work. Again, we're always looking for ways to give back to our membership. We have over 200 members right now, and we're doing very good membership wise and financially. So, like I always tell our membership and our board and everyone, having a loaded bank account does nothing for the club. It does nothing for the people. Yes, we need to be financially responsible, but there's no need to have a crap ton of money in the bank. So we're going to give back. It's the least that we can do. We do really good group buys where we give discounts and pay for shipping and all of that. But you can only do so many of them. So we're looking to have our Christmas party catered and it's for a good cause as well. It's at a firehouse in their bingo hall, and they have a ladies auxiliary, and it supports the firehouse. So we're looking into that. We reached out to them to see if they have enough people. So that's Christmas party. And then January, February, March, we will be back at the normal location as well. So excited for that. Clash stuff is in full swing. The senior admin committee has been appointed for 2026. Excited for that. We are looking for more ops committee people. We do have some more openings that we could definitely use more help. I put out an email to members. I put out 2 social media posts. So if anyone is willing to help out as an ops committee member, please reach out. We could use some more help still, but we are chugging along. And in the next few weeks, we're going to have our first meeting for the senior admin committee of the 2026 year. So that's excited. Thank you for everyone that did the feedback forms. We got a lot of good feedback. We're working on making some changes. And yeah, we're moving along. All right. Let's see here. What did Mike say? Eisenai could be the Manchial El Christian, which is the original Eisenai speech. Oh, wow. I don't know what it is in English. Okay, cool. Thank you. Jenna, I'm not shipping you food, but Cosmin will represent you. Isn't that nice of him? I need someone computer literate to help me with Secretary Ops Committee. There you go. All right. Jenna has spoken. Let's see here. What else do I got? Still in the process of breaking down the 55. I got the 13 Fluval all-in-one going pretty well. I'm happy about that. It looks really good. I I need to move a couple pieces of rock and coral around, but overall I'm happy with it. I do still have a lot of live rock left in the 55, so I am probably going to ow, it's my toe. Um, I do want to set up a second saltwater tank and something maybe not quite as fancy, but I have enough live sand and live rock to put in it. Um, so I'm thinking like a 10 or a 20 long would probably be decent. And then I can still use my old light on that. Which will be good for because I do still have some extra pieces of coral as well. I don't want to put too much coral in the one tank, so it'll be good to split it up. The other thing that having two tanks set up could potentially help is I do want to breed a saltwater fish. I need to for BAP to complete the saltwater class. In fact, that is now the only thing left I need to do to complete the saltwater BAP because I have done multiple saltwater inverts. If I breed a saltwater fish, an actual fish, I will complete that class. Additionally, if I do that, I will have the requirements for my next Lifetime Achievement Award for BAP as well. I need to complete another class in order to get to that milestone. So that would be pretty cool. So I'm excited for that. In What Your Plants tonight, you may have seen I asked about power heads. I think I need in my planted tanks. I think I need to add a power head to each one. I don't think I have quite enough flow. They're both 40 breeders, and I think I have some dead spots in there. So I'm probably going to add a power head to each one. Breed seahorses and then give some to Zen, right? So yeah, I'll be something else just for me to work on. Got a lot to do, but now that the clash is over, at least it's slowed down a little bit, I should say. I am getting a lot done around the house and in the fish rooms. Um, so going pretty good. I need to do some cleaning. This the cat litter that I'm using, I thought it was good. Um, and I just need to change out this litter. It gets tracked everywhere, and it's messy. I don't like it. So I'm gonna do a different litter. In the meantime, I'm saving up for the litter robot thingy, whatever it's called. Um, and yeah, I need to do that. Mike says, "Do Banggai Cardinals?" Yep, that's one I'm looking into. Or clownfish. Yeah. Excuse me. So there's a biologist at work who specializes in Banggai Cardinals. So she's been offering some advice. But I would prefer clownfish. There's many different types, and they all look really freaking cool in my opinion. So I think that would be pretty cool. Um, and I'd imagine the clownfish would be easier to do in a smaller tank than the Banggai Cardinals. She was saying you need a 55 at least for the Banggai Cardinals, which is what I'm just breaking down. So Cinnamon says a Roomba. I guess I could do that. Oh no, that sounds expensive. A Roomba will clean the whole house twice before it gets to the litter. Yeah, right. I think pajama cardinal fish are super cool looking. Which pajama and Banggai is one and the same, isn't it? Aren't they the same or are they two different species? I'm not sure. Okay. Um Okay. I was just checking something. What else? Those are the plans for that. A couple of the, I mentioned there's some killifish that I really want. Not the same, different patterns. Oh, okay. So I mentioned I did get some species of killifish that I've really wanted, and I need to get them into the better homes because number one, they need better homes than shoe boxes, and also I have bred a lot of killifish. However, they are all in the Class A or Class B for the Breeders' Award program, and the C's, D's, and targets are the harder ones. The ones that I've recently obtained are mostly, not all of them, but most, are the Class C's and D's and targets. So, not only are they really cool killifish, but they are harder ones, better and more harder to find ones, I guess is the better word, especially in nature, and worth more breeders' award points as well. And I think I need to do 2 more species that are CD or target to complete the killifish class. So, they're also species that are relatively hard to find around here. So it would be nice to get them into the local hobby as well. There were some that I got from when I went to the NEC auction in Massachusetts a couple weeks ago, and from the Clash. So and from a group buy from Florida as well. It's pretty fascinating how the different areas have different species. It's pretty awesome. What happens after you complete the killifish class? You keep on moving up in the BAP ranks for that class. So first let me pull it up. Yeah. Let's see here. So the way it works is that's lifetime achievements. Special. All right. So to complete the class, each class has different requirements. So for example, for live bears, to complete it, you have to breed 6 species. After you complete it, your next accomplishment would be advanced class breeder. In order for advanced, you have to do 2 times the requirement. So that would be 12 species. In addition to that, you have needed to do a Tank Tales article for our newsletter or given a presentation at a meeting about it. After advanced, your next one is master class breeder. And in order to do that one, it would be 3 times the requirement. And one of the species has to have been a target species. And then after that is expert, which is 4 times the requirement. And 1 species from target, and 2 species with a 20 point or more value. Yeah. Let's see here. So yeah, those are the different specialist awards for each class. And then we have Lifetime Achievement Awards, which is mostly based on points and also completed classes. So 1-star breeder is 50 points, 2-star breeder is 100 points, and 1 completed class. I think that's where I am right now. I think I'm at 3-star. 3-star breeder is 200 points and 2 completed classes. Yeah, that's where I am right now. Maybe. I gotta look. Advanced is 300 points and 3 completed classes. Expert is 500 points and 5 completed classes. And then Master Breeder is 750 points, 8 completed classes, including at least 9 species valued at 20 points or more, and 2 target species. Now, the interesting thing is, let me pull up that document. So I am at let's see if it's up. It's not up to date. So there's 4 entries that need to be added to this. I am at 444 points. So point-wise, my next one would be Expert Breeder. I am currently 3-star breeder, so I do have my 3-star breeder. So next for me would be Advanced. While I have plenty of points for Advanced, I don't have 3 completed classes. I only have 2. So if I complete 1 more class, I will automatically get my Advanced. And then after that, I'll need to do 2 more completed classes for my Expert. So right now I have my Advanced in class 11, which I believe is all other aquatic animals, which includes your shrimp and snails. So I need to, in order to move up in that one, I need to breed an axolotl. Yeah, I'm advanced. And then I've also completed the live bear class. And actually, live bears. I think 6 species. I'm going to move up in that one. Article. Have I done an article? I have not. Oh, but I've done presentations, maybe. No. Darn it. Okay. So I need to do I need I got to do an article. So I have now turned in enough to become advanced for live bears. However, I need to do an article. Yeah. So those are my 2 completed ones. The next one, so I need to complete 1 more. And I would imagine it would be best to be class 5, which I think is killifish. Yep, is killifish. 6 species, including at least 2 from groups C, D, or target. And that's the part that I'm missing. Because I've done 7 species, but none of them are C, D, or target. I've done all the easy ones. So I need to breed 2 of them, and then I will have the requirements for completing the class of killifish. In fact, including at least 2 from. I wouldn't be able to go higher than that because I would need 2 more. Yeah. If my next 4 killifish are group C, D, or target, I will have the requirements for advanced. Yeah. So that's where I am with that. Let's see what the heck I missed in chat. What time does the swap at that fish place open to the public, and what time does it close to the public? 11 to 3. They're small but very passionate killie following here. Oh, there is a small but very passionate killie following here in Michigan. Nice. Welcome in, Laura. When you say 3 times the requirements, is that like 3 times the amount of fry, or just to complete the required amount 3 times the species, and any other requirements? So if the requirement was you have to breed 1 species, do 1 newsletter, 3 times would be 3 species, 3 newsletters. Small World Aquatics, welcome in, Scott. Laura has a lot to turn in. Nice. So yeah, I got I'm right on the cusp of a lot of accomplishments here. And like you get stuff. So for the lifetime achievement awards for your 1-star, 2-star breeder, 3-star breeder, advanced breeder, expert breeder, master breeder, you get certificates and plaques. After master breeder is grand master breeder. 1,000 points plus at least 5 of the target species, 9 species valued at 20 points or more, and completion of 11 classes. Any member who achieves status of Grandmaster Breeder will be awarded a lifetime membership to ACLC and gets a plaque. And then after that is the F. Wayne Collender Breeder Award. Must fulfill all of the requirements of the Grandmaster Breeder Award and accumulated a total of 1,500 points. For the Specialist Awards, which is for completing the classes, or for each class, all the different accomplishments there, is a bunch of plaques. Yeah. We also have a Breeder of the Year Award for most points. Breeder of the Year Award for most species, and a BAP Novice Award for most points in 1 year. It's pretty cool. It's a little bit of competition, which is fun. It encourages people to breed fish, and they're usually donations, which helps the club as well. So that's pretty cool. Something to think about. Someone did a talk the other day how BAP is great, but there should be something for people keeping certain species long term. There are good and bad points to both. No, I agree with. I really think you should get something for longevity. So bringing in a species more than once. That is something that the ACM Club does, Maryland, Aquarium Club of Maryland. They do something for that, which I like. For sure. I think that's pretty cool, actually. Okay. Oh, did I get any? At the meeting on Saturday, I did not buy that much. I got assassin snails and um hornwort, and that's actually it. That's all I got. I did sell some vinegar eels and banana eels along with the donations for the species that I turned in. Get your new Killing magazine. It's all Northo species. I don't think I checked my mail today, so I don't know. I should check that. Now talking about the Killies and what I need for BAP, I have the species that I need. I think. Let's look. Class 5. All right, so I need CD and target groups. In Group D or Group C, there we go. Let's see which ones. All Aphanius. I have Aphanius menta, so that's one. Does anyone have any tips on breeding Aphanius menta? They're absolutely gorgeous fish. I love those males, the blue in them. Absolutely gorgeous. I would love to breed them. Let's see here. Fundulus. The Fundulus singulatus. I think that's one of the Fundulus I have. That's another one that I have. Poropanchex macrophthalmalis. How do you say that? I have that. So that's 3, and I only need 2, but I need to breed them. Rivolus speciosus, I have. That's 4. So that's the 4. Like I have the 4 that I need. Micropanchex. Maybe that's what I have. Maybe it's not poro. Maybe it's micro. I have one of those 2. Group D. Do I have any of these? Fundulus luciae, I might have. I'm not sure. None of those. And then target. Aphyosemian diapteron. I have that. And that might be it. Yeah. So I got the fish. I just need to breed them. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I got work to do. And then I need to I have the tank. I just need to manage the temperature in it. So I need a chiller most likely so that I can breed axolotls, which I don't think will be that hard. All right. I have been going an hour. And I have a meeting in 18 minutes. 19 minutes. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. I have a meeting in 18 minutes, which would give me enough time to throw a load of laundry in. I completely forgot to do that today. And the sad part is I have plenty of time. Like I said, I will not be streaming on Wednesday. I have to work. part-time job. I will not be streaming next Wednesday either because I have to work the part-time job. Next Monday night is possible. In the morning, I'm going to the Clash Hotel to have a meeting with their leadership. To make sure that our voices are heard. And I don't think I have anything other than that on Monday that I can think of. So I should be able to stream next Monday, I think. We'll see. And then, yeah, I don't have my November schedule for part-time job yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Zenny, people. Oh, Zenny doesn't like how we're adjusting the schedule. Change is okay, Zenny. It's okay. 341 days to the Clash. Lord have mercy. Yep. Yep. All right. I think that's it. Thank you, everyone. I'll see y'all when I see you. And I still haven't paid for StreamYard, so no outro. Bye.